Welcome back, Sidwick, ladies and gentlemen. I just had on the CEO of LaGrange Housing Authority, Ms. Jaja Hurd, and she talked about Hands Helping Hand. And now I am being joined by the event coordinator for the third annual Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade, Mr. Leon Chow. Leon, welcome to the show, man.
Alton, thank you very, very much for having me, and it's good to see you today, too.
You know what? It is good to see you, Leon, but you didn't have to do me this way now. You didn't have to do me like this, Leon. But that's okay. That's okay. You sharp. You sharp.
Me and you are about the same size, so we can swap out clothes.
Okay, all right. We'll do that.
Sound good,
Well, Leon, it's a pleasure to sit down with you, man, and just to know the wonderful things that you and your organization is doing in our community by reaching back and helping to educate our kids, which is so vitally important.
I agree.
You know, as last week we had here in the community, Mr. Malcolm Mitchell,
yes,
who
sir.
came out, he read to the kids, gave away books and everything, and shared his story and vision about him joining the reading club and being able to read and how important that is.
Yes, sir.
Another service, helping individuals in our community. That's what you're doing through your organization and also through Hands Helping Hand.
Yes, sir.
Leon, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about yourself, though, for those that don't know you, okay?
Yes, sir. Well, for those of you that don't know, my name is Leon Childs Jr., born and raised here in LaGrange, Georgia. Been married for 15 years. I have 2 children and 1 grandchild.
Okay.
My daughter, she's a rocket scientist. She's going to really, really do some things to change the world.
Okay.
I tell her all the time she gets her looks from her mom, but she gets her brains from me.
You probably tell her out of the presence of your wife, right?
I am. I do.
Okay.
I do,
Okay.
Alton.
All
I do.
All right.
I do. And so also too, as you know, Alton, I am the executive director of a after-school mentoring and tutoring program that helps kids from the ages of 5 to 16 years old. We're in our 8th year doing that. Wow. The community service that I believe, which is also with the Hands Helping Hands committee, is just about trying to make the community better than what we found it.
That's right.
Which is the slogan that LaGrange, Georgia has.
That's
we
right.
want to make it better than what we found it. And that's what this is all about today, Alton.
Very good, Leon. And you know, Leon, you and I go way back.
Way back.
Known you, well, like I said, we go way back.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, so I am so thrilled and proud of what you're doing in our community by helping our young folks, because everybody can use some assistance at one time or another.
I agree.
So I thank you for that, Leon. Now let's talk a little bit about what's coming up.
Okay.
We're entering into the holiday season. You know, people who are going to be doing various things. You guys have the third annual Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade.
Yes, sir.
And parade. Talk a little bit about, I guess, let's talk a little bit about the entries into the parade, if you don't mind.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I want to say this is my favorite time of the year. I think it's probably yours too, Alton.
It is.
Because a lot of turkeys and ham,
That's
that
right.
good food we got going on. So I
right.
love this time of the year here. But this is the third annual Hands Helping Hands Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade. It's going to be November 19th, 2021.
Okay.
We are asking that, if you will, to be at the parade at Now Street Park, that's Eastside Park, at 6 o'clock. So we can get all the cars lined up and formatted and such.
Okay.
After that, we plan on leaving the park at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock sharp. Because it's going to be kind of cool, going to be kind of cold out there, so we want to get out there and get on in.
Get it underway, right?
Get it underway. So when we leave at 7 o'clock, this is our route. We will leave the park, go down Nile Street into the Housing Authority, which will put us on Revy Street. So we'll make the right on Revy Street. We'll go all the way up Revy Street through the park, and that's, I'm going to continue with the route, but I got to say this. I'm just so excited to be going through the Housing Authority, because I know all the children and the kids and all that kind of stuff. Man, they're really going to be excited to see them fire trucks and them cars and all them lights and stuff come through there.
Absolutely.
It just boosts morale. It shows that we care. It shows that we love them and stuff. And I'm just so excited about this year, Alton. So as we come through Revy Street, when we get to the top of Revy Street, we're going to make a right to Daniel Street. Once we get to Daniel Street, we're going to maneuver down Daniel Street, and then we're going to make a left onto Ware Street. Once we get to Ware Street, we're going to go all the way down Ware Street, till we get to the end of that street, and that'll put us on Union Street. Once we get to Union Street, we're gonna make a right, and we both know about LaGrange and Union Street. That's gonna put us right into the park.
That's right.
So yes, sir. So that's our route for the parade. Once we get there, we'll be greeted by all sorts of vendors and food trucks. So vendors and food trucks, please take advantage of this. There's absolutely no fee for you to come out and bring all your business models, bring all your different types of foods and beverages and stuff, and serve the community, make your little money for you and your family, and also to grow that business that you're trying to grow. Once we get there, we're gonna start our program.
Okay.
So when we start our program, your last guest, I think when Ms. Jaja heard, she's gonna be the MC of this whole program.
All right, very good.
I will be doing the greeting for the Hands Helping Hands committee.
Okay.
Then we will have 5 honorees that we will honor. Now, that's going to be a surprise. Even you don't know that, Alton.
You know what? And you wouldn't even tell me, but that's okay.
We wouldn't even tell you.
That's right.
So don't y'all feel left out.
No, I don't.
'Cause we didn't even tell Alton.
You certainly did. And you know I'm supposed to know everything.
You supposed to that is true, Alton. So once we do the honorees, we're going to have some live entertainment by our very own Jay Lewis and the Lewis family.
All right.
Once we have our entertainment and such, we're going to proceed from there. I forgot something. I'm sorry about that. The mayor, Jim Thornton, he will be giving a speech on behalf of the city of LaGrange as well.
Okay. All right.
After Jim's speech, we'll do the honorees, and then we'll get around to the entertainment and the lighting of the tree and such.
Okay. Very good. And you know, this is a great opportunity and a time for the community to come out, for people to come out and get into the festive mood of the holiday season. You know, as Jaja and I talked about, you know, during this time people can sometimes feel a little depressed,
yes sir,
lonely, left out, things of that nature, and then you add in the COVID-19, which
yes sir,
further compounds. To be able to see the community coming together to celebrate and to embrace and enjoy, and hands helping hands is so significantly important too.
I agree, Alton.
So you know, Leon, and again, there's going to be November the 19th, starting over at the Now Street Park.
That is correct.
Eastside Park, we know it by from
That's
days
what we
gone
know
by.
it by.
That's
yes,
right.
sir.
So wonderful, wonderful event, and then we want to make sure we put in about the lighting of the tree.
Yes, sir.
Talk
yes,
about
sir.
the lighting of the tree.
So once we get into the park and we go through our whole program, so along with those Christmas hymns and we've got everybody situated and such, we would take the tree and we would light the tree. Okay. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And bring in this holiday season. The holiday season. Hopefully this year because we've been through so much. You just mentioned it yourself, Alton, about the COVID and stuff. The last 2 years, we've been through a whole lot. We've been through, a lot of people that was with us 2 years ago, they're no longer with us because of this nasty virus. But we're blessed to be here for the ones that are here. Yeah. And that's what this Hands Helping Hands parade is all about, just to show solidarity to the ones that are not here and blessings to the ones that are here. Absolutely. And so we're looking forward to it, Al. Well, I know it's going to be a great event because they got you as the chairperson. Thanks, Al. And as we were talking before we came on, we said if you want to get something done, get somebody that's busy. Yes, sir. And I know that you're busy in our community, Leon. Definitely that. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Let me just go back real quick. If someone that has a vintage car that they would like to put in the parade, but they haven't signed up, can they still do that? Yes, sir. Okay. There is, as of this year, so you guys will be signed up at the actual parade. Okay, so just come, show up. Yeah, okay. Just come and just show up. All right. The vintage cars, you will be in the front as well. We're going to move you guys to the front because some of the honorees will be riding with you guys. Okay. Right. Dr. Edmondson, he's got a vintage car. Our very own councilman, Dr. Edmondson. So he'll be leading the parade, and he'll be leading the honorees over to their location and such. And we're going to bring it on from there after. Okay, very good. Well, Leon, you know, anytime I can do anything to help get the word out about Hands Helping Hands or your after-school program, that's what we're here to do. Yes, because I know that the more people know about various things, hopefully the more support you will receive. Yes, sir. And also maybe even get some tutors for your students. I know that you're doing a
wonderful job with your students there.
Thanks, Alton. Thank you
Wonderful
very
job.
much.
So anything that we can do here at LGTV to help, let us know.
Thanks, Alton.
All right, and thank you for being my guest today.
Thank you for having me today.
All right, thank you.